Hello, everybody. Hi. How's everyone doing? So I'm going to see if I can put this back on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love the filters. Sorry. For my Facebook people, put on my filter for the IG crowd. Anyway. So welcome to Tarot Time. I really love doing these because this is sort of my niche. This is my thing. I love doing tarot cards. I love doing past life tarot reads. And I actually don't use this one very much, but I recently used it and found out it's freaking amazing. So I'm going to be doing this for the past life card reading at the end. So stay tuned for that. But for now, I'm going to jump into these guys. I love these Oracle card decks. They're absolutely amazing, super meaningful, and I feel like you guys will love them as well. Hi, Constellation Kid by Nicole. Welcome to Tarot Time. Probably going to be picking up on your energy today, my love. So let's see what I got for you, shall we? Because probably all amazing things, probably all good things. All right, let's see. So I'm going to do the Starseed one first. I am doing so well. I'm doing well. It was a little bit of a rough start for the day just with my kiddos, but today we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. Me too. I really, yeah. It's better because I'm here and I'm pulling some tarot cards, which is my thing. So, all right. Let's see. What's what we got for you, my love? All right, so the first card for you, Earthed. I love this one. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. That's a good one. So what this tells me is that you are ascending to new heights, that there is a lot of growth happening for you right now. And for you, sometimes that can be a little bit daunting, even though you're ascending and you're leveling up and you're getting all the angel numbers and you're seeing all the synchronicities, and it's really amazing and super fun. But then you also come across some resistance either from other people or from like old thought patterns and that sort of thing. And so what this card is telling you is that to stay grounded and to remember that this is a spiritual experience in a human body. You know what I mean? To stay grounded and to remember that this is a human experience that we're having, even though we are literally coming here to raise the vibration of the world and to change not only ourselves, but others, but to remain grounded in your process and to know that you're on the right track. Just know that the bumps and the things along the way are also going to help you, continue on this process. Okay. So, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So, so that really does tell me that you're up here, but you're having to kind of like remember that there's still gravity. There's still things that kind of keep you on the ground, even though you're like, but I can fly. And you're like, well, I gotta still obey the laws of things. So anyway, that's what this card says to me today for you. Let's look at what the spell casting cards say. And this is just for you, Nicole, because here you is. So, you get dibs. You get all the dibs, girl. All right, so let's see what the spell casting oracle cards say. Hi, Manuel. Hi, how are you? Maybe this one will be for you, Manuel. Let's see. Remind me to root myself every day, even when, yes, it's so true, because they really do keep you on your feet on the ground. They do. It's unbelievable. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. I feel like 2 cards are going to be pulled with this one, because I got Manuel on here now, so I got to get one for the captain. Okay, so, oh, no. Okay, I have a third one. We'll see. Okay, let's see who this one's for today. Travel. Just an inkling, I'm thinking this is Nicole. I feel like this is probably for you, but we'll see. I feel like with where things are headed for you as far as your spiritual process, I feel like there will be some movement as far as either going to a new place or experiencing new culture or that sort of thing. You're going to go and you're going to bring it there. I feel like this is where your heart is really like pulling you, like you want to take this to new areas, whether that is within here or if it's like far away. Your heart is bringing you there. You're feeling very pulled to not just stay in this one spot, but to bring what it is that you're learning and you're ascending with. You want to give it out and you want to share it with other people, but it doesn't, you feel kind of like, well, this is sort of like the jumping off point. Like, I don't want to keep it all here. I want to bring it out there and see what I can do with newness, with a new place and structure and people and all the things. Ooh, oh, I love that. Another country with a family. Nicole, that's freaking amazing. I'm liking this tarot time. It's good. So this one I feel like is screaming out to you. So this is a huge validation for you, Nicole. This is huge. This is saying, yep, here's your sign, friend. This is exactly what you need to be doing. This is the right path for you. Keep going, keep moving forward. And it's going to be amazing. Got to get the paperwork ready. Yes, do it, girl. Do it. Do it. Just so amazing. Oh my God. And send me pictures, please. Oh, and Esme. Hello, Esme. So I think this third card is that for some reason I pulled that third card. This one's for you, baby. Okay. So stick around. So I'm pretty sure this was for Manuel. Nope. This one is for Esme. This one's for Esme. Okay. Manuel, I feel like the third one's for you. So Esme, I feel like this one's for you. Family. Something's going on within your family. Either you feel like there's a disconnect or hi, Sarah. Either you feel like there's a disconnect or you feel like maybe there's some kind of like hiccup that's happening. Either way, you feel there's a lot of tension here. You feel like maybe there's an extension and where you feel like maybe you miss some of your family. Maybe there's somebody who's needing you to be there for them in this moment, but you can't get there. So this is saying to you that your family is ever present with you and there's no real separation happening. So even though you feel like, oh, I just need to get to them, I need to be with them, I need to be in this place with them, understand that they're never really gone from your space. They're never really out of, they're never out of your heart. They're never out of your mind. So therefore they are never gone for you. So whatever is happening with you, whether it is a family member that's already passed, or whether it is somebody that is still alive, that is here, that is calling to you, that really needs you to be there with them. And for some reason you can't get there. This card is saying, don't worry, you will find a way. You'll find a way to get there. It's going to be all right. Don't worry about it. Just let the universe kind of unfold to what it is, and don't be so anxious and worried that it's not going to happen, because it will. You just got to give it the time, because maybe there's funds that need to come in. Maybe there are things that need to happen that need to fall in place to make it right, to make it so that way it's an easy process and not something that's going to make you crazy. So I feel like this one is for you. If I'm totally off base, that's totally fine. We will get the footing. Nicole is very easy because, girl, I'm with you all. You're always here, and it makes it so easy. So let me know, Esme, if that resonates with you. Manual. Inspiration. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Are you feeling inspired, Manual? Are you feeling like there's some new things that are coming into your life where you feel this spark right here, this mid-center area where your heart and your solar plexus and even your sacral chakra are, where all of that creativity kind of spins and like gets all juicy and fiery? What is in your situation right now that you're feeling this? What does it look like? Because this is you right now. You've got this fiery aura. You've got so much happening right now, and you're feeling really driven to make changes and to make things different for your situation that are going to make you feel like this is where I'm supposed to be going. This is the thing. What is it? because I feel like there's something there and you only know what it is, but something is happening and the universe is saying, keep going, bud. This is where you need to be going. This is exactly the thing. This is, you're on the right path. You've got your guide that's like, hey, that thing, this is what you need to follow. Follow it, because it is doing all the right things for you, and keep moving in that direction, because it's all the goods. It's all the goodness. It's exactly where your soul needs to be going right now. So follow this bliss and this inspiration, because this is exactly what you need right now. Does that feel good? Are we good with this? Sarah, it's your turn. Okay. So I'm going to be perfectly clear. Sarah is my sister-in-law, so it makes it a little bit easier for me to draw on her energy. Now, granted, Manuel, Nicole are close too, so we'll see. And Esme is a little bit new. So am I saying your name right? Is it M-A? It's not Esme. It's E-M-E with an accent over it. So I do apologize if I'm saying that incorrectly. M-A? M-A. Okay. All right. Sarah, I'm ready for you. Hold on. I gotta do some shuffling, which makes sense because you're a different kind of gal. You need to have things be a little bit different, which is good. I love those things about you. All right, let me do some cutting here. All right. All right. All right, Sarah, here we go. All right. This is the first one. All paths lead home. Okay, so this card represents inner authority, intuition, and turn your gaze within. So the thing that really calls to me about this for you is that you have a very large pull towards something that feels very familiar. To me, that feels like something that either you've been reaching for or something that has been calling to you, and it feels very nostalgic. It feels like Christmas morning. It feels like the holidays, and I know, oh, that makes so much sense because we're in the holiday season, but this is different. This is the, MA, okay, we're going to have a conversation then, my love, okay? So, Sarah, I feel like you're being called to something that feels very much like home for you, whether that is in a person or a relationship or a place or even a career. There is something about your intuition that is calling you back to a place that is very meaningful and saying, hey, come back here. Come back to where this is where you feel very grounded and centered, because maybe at this point you feel kind of like there's a lot happening around you. You can't really place where to go and which way, but there's something that's like, hey, you're going to feel okay if you're just right here. Come on back right here. So let me know if this makes sense, but all the paths that you're taking are going to lead you back to this space anyway. So either way, you're going to get there. You're going to get there no matter how anxious you may feel or may out of like, actually, to be honest, I don't really know how much anxiety you have right now. I feel like maybe it's more of like, I'm not really sure which way to go with this, but we'll find out. And I feel like you're going to go back exactly to where you need to go. And you have a very strong emotional instinct, especially when it comes to like the intuition here as opposed to here. Like your gut instinct is very, very strong. So it is pulling you to wherever it is that you need to be going. And this nostalgic place, this place of home, this place of understanding and of remembering, or this place of, this feels so good. This feels like I'm waking up and I'm happy, and I know what's around me. I know who's here. I know that this makes me feel good and reminds me of things that are good days and good times. It's leading you back to this. That's what I'm getting about this. Whether that is like totally off base, we will find out. The next one, I know what this card's about. Okay. My sister, Sarah, is really talented. So I genuinely feel like now that I see this card and then I see this card, I feel like this is a lot of like career things for you. And this is like, yo, remember, you are really freaking talented. You are really freaking talented and you're super, super smart. We all know this. Duh, we all know this. But this is just a validation to you that maybe if you were questioning this, maybe I don't have really what it takes to do this thing. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It's right here. Here it is. Let it lead you to this thing. Follow where you feel comfortable in this pursuit, because wherever your gut is telling you to go, and you have the capacity to get there. You have the strength, you have the wit, you have the talent to get exactly where you need to go and follow it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Okay. I digress. Okay, so I feel like I need to do one more card for Esme. You're killing me with all the feels, Esmeralda. Okay. Don't mind my 4-year-old using the restroom in the bathroom because, you know, she's adorable. Told her she had to be quiet, but I didn't tell her she couldn't use the restroom, so I'm not going to tell her now. Anyway. Okay. Esmeralda. 1, 2, 1, 3. Okay. Esmeralda. This one's for you, my sweet girl. Ooh, okay. Do you see, my love? Strength. You are not alone. You have the strength to get to whatever it is you need to get through, and you're going to be just fine. You're going to be fine. Even if you feel like this time in your life is very isolating, or you feel like you can't get through this by yourself, this is a very strong validation and encouragement from your guides that say you are going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right. You are strong. You are stronger than you give yourself credit for, and you're stronger than others tell you that you are. So lean into that right now. Lean into the fact that you have this validation from somebody that you've never met that is pulling a card from you for you, saying, yes, you can do this, and you got to just lean into that. If no other reason, just by saying to yourself, I have the strength to get through it. Here it is. You have the strength. You can do it. Look at this chick. Look at how beautiful and strong she looks. I mean, she's carrying a lot of flowers, and she has a cat, 2 cats. Oh, they're lions. That's awesome. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, all right. I'll get it. So, Esmeralda, it looks like you go by MA. You are strong. You are capable. You are not by yourself, even though you may physically be on your own. Understand that you have the strength of your ancestors, you have the strength of your guides, and you have the strength of the goddess within, which is you, to get you through this time, and you are going to be just fine. No matter what, you have lots of support. Even if you may not see it, they are there. And you have my support and the support of all the people around you, okay? Whew, that was a good one. I felt lots of with that one, my dear. So let me know if that resonates. Shall we go to the past life card? Let's do it. All right, so I don't know who this is for. Maybe it's for Nicole, maybe it's for Sarah, maybe it's for Emmanuel, maybe it's for MA. Either way, let's see what they have to say. All right, and these are actually interesting because they actually are more like a traditional tarot card deck. So there's like suits and stuff, and I think that's really, really cool. So we shall see. Ooh, yes, Esmeralda, you are the lion. Ooh, Sarah, maybe you should do tarot. I love that. You are the lion. You are the lioness. That's right. Nobody gives lionesses too much credit. They're the ones that are doing all the hunting. Just because they don't have a mane. Oh boy, I feel like I've had this conversation before. Oh God. Okay, moving on. All right, let's see. Who is this for? We shall see in a second, yeah. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. I always get little tidbits from my guides as they do all the things. They do everything. They do everything. Okay. Woo. Okay. So this is the card that I pulled. Commitment. Now, obviously, whenever we see a card like this, we think of, oh, a relationship commitment. This is not what I think that this card represents. I feel like this card represents somebody who is fiercely, fiercely committed to their career. So I feel like with this, and hence the picture on the front with the quill and the parchment. And here's the thing. I think that this lifetime that's coming through for me, I feel like whoever this is genuinely had a career in, okay, so they had a career in writing. I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, oh, is it just the card? Is it just, you know what I mean? Because but no, this is directly correlated to whoever this is that I'm pulling this card for. You had, in this lifetime, you're a female writer. And I don't think like this is a very old lifetime. I actually feel like this lifetime is relatively recent. And when I mean relatively recent, I mean like early to mid 1800s, like not super old. So what I see is you're a young woman and you really love to write stories. And there was a lot of conflict with you grew up and you were raised to be, you had to be a lady and do all the things, right? And I feel like this is actually in America, and I feel like there's like an eastern seaboard area, maybe even like kind of south. So like if you move down the eastern, so like maybe the Carolinas or something. Maybe you started in Virginia and moved down. Anyway, so you're in this area and there's a lot of like, I see there's a lot of warmth and a lot of like acceptance in the family and everything. But I also feel like there is a lot of emphasis in how you needed to be and how you needed to behave as a female. So what is really meaningful about this is that you got a really good education. You got a good education in writing and reading and that sort of thing. It was really important for your family that you know how to do these things. And sorry. And so when you learned how to write, it was like everything just sort of like all down on the page. I bet you did, Sarah, because this is probably about you. So it would just pour out onto the page, and it would be like you had all these ideas in your head, and you would sit down, and I see you would like sit down like you were going to go to sleep, and I'm just going to write a little thing. And then like 4:00 in the morning rolls around, and it was like you blinked and you've written like 12 to 13 pages of all this stuff. And they were big pages. It wasn't like this, little things. It was like long pages. And you would write these elaborate stories with these incredible like detail, and it would just be so intricate. And I feel like, your parents really wanted you to go with this, but they also really wanted you to do the thing that, you're supposed to do, which is basically get married, have the children, have the name, have the money and the things, you know what I mean? Because there's the dowry and all the whatever. So there's a lot of like resistance, and also a lot of, you had to meet like certain standards, and it was sort of like, this is like your side thing that you did, but you were incredibly talented. And I feel like this lifetime there wasn't like a whole lot of sadness. It was because you really found a lot of peace and a lot of joy in the writing. The thing is that you got married, you had kids, and it was like you did all the things. You did this is me. I have the family. I do, the parties and the stuff, and I go and be this person. But then in the late hours, it would be this part of you that would come out that was just so bright and vibrant. And like, it was almost like everything else was grayscale. Not that your children were grayscale. I'm just saying it wasn't what made you come alive. This made you come alive, this writing and these stories. And I feel like towards the end of your life, there would be just stacks of these different stories, like volumes of books and things that you had written over the course of your life. And they didn't really get realized. This talent never got realized because of your position. But I feel like your children carried on a lot of, like, it was almost like they came back and read those books. And then I feel like some of them got published, and it was almost like it was after your death that this realization of your talent came. So it's sort of bittersweet in a way, but I think it was like you sort of kept it hush hush. And I think you kind of like passed it off to other people because this was your thing. This was like your little thing that you kept private from everybody. Oh, it's just mom's journal writings. It's no big deal. And she's got stacks and stacks. And oh, that's so crazy. But then when they actually, after your passing, you were very well loved and accepted by your community and your family. But then when you passed away, they finally like got to read some of the things that you wrote down. And it was just like, what? This is amazing. This was what she was doing all night long. And it was like unbelievable. And there was this commitment that you had to this passion, to this part of yourself that you, even though you felt like you didn't really want to bring to the forefront, I feel like right now, this is what this lifetime is for, is now you don't have to hide it away from the rest of the world. You can show the rest of the world, hey, this is who I am. And it is freaking brilliant. So there it is. Okay. That's it, you guys. So I hope that you enjoyed this tarot time today. Sorry about the little interruptions from my children, because, that's life. This is what happens when you have families and children and things. But if you guys like this, let me know. Oh, ask me another question. What do you feel of my future, or anything you may feel? Genuinely, Esmeralda, I feel like right now you're kind of on, it's a little bit of a struggle for you right now, but I feel like you are going to do the things to help you work. Everything is going to work out. Like I genuinely, I feel like whatever situation you're in, whether you have family that's in another country, or you have family that is just in a different state or a different city, and you just don't like the separation, understand that separation is for a time. It is not something that is permanent. So, and it's up to you how you want to move forward. You can either say to yourself, I'm going to continue on this path because this is what brings me joy. And I think that's the question. Is it bringing you joy? Is it making you feel like this is where you need to grow? So that's, and the future, I feel like, is what you make of it. And I feel like for you, obviously, it's going to be something that is going to be very beautiful and meaningful for you. You just have to decide, is this the place that I want to be right now? And is it worth the extra steps? And if it feels daunting, if it doesn't feel like you can do it because you just don't want to, or it just feels like I'm scared to do it by myself, understand that you have the strength to do it, and you can do it on your own, and it's okay. It's going to be amazing. So it's up to you how you want to move forward. You're going to be just fine, no matter what. That strength card is a very clear indicator that no matter what you choose, you're going to be fine. It's going to be okay. You're going to make it. It's just decide what you need to do in this situation in order to make it the best. If you need to be back home, then decide. If you need to move forward and understand that it's okay to be a little bit scared, that's okay too, but continue on. Don't let fear inhibit what you need to be doing for the purpose of your life. Okay? All right. So that's pretty much it, you guys. So let me know if you have any questions. If you need any more confirmation, you can always DM me. I can always pull you a card. We can always set up like an actual reading, and that would be great too, because this is what I love. So anyway, you guys, I love you all, and I hope you have a fantastic evening and all the things. And I hope my mouse works because I think the battery is dying. There we go. All right, you guys, I love you all. Love and light to you all. Enjoy your evening. I will see you all later. Bye.